So, hello. Happy Good Friday. I've been wanting to make a video to talk about what's been going on for a while now, but honestly, I thought this entire coronavirus COVID 19 would blow over, but it didn't. So, I might as well just get to it. So, how has Corona affected me? A lot, actually. There's some pros and some cons. Some pros was that they closed school early. They closed my work, so it's kind of been nice being able to kick back and just relax. Because honestly, before it, I was drowning in schoolwork, and when I say drowning, I mean a boogie with a hoodie, drowning, drowning. But uh, so it was nice. The only thing that kind of sucked was that because I already was having senioritis, so I had all these final projects and tests, not really pushed, but you have to do them at home. Uh, at schools where I'd actually do work, because my desk right now has my gigantic 50-inch TV in my room. Like my room is very small. I put this big queen size bed, so like I have to like start taking stuff out of my room, give myself more space again. But anyways, so like it's hard for me to do work in my house because I don't have like a dedicated space to do work. And honestly, I literally lived by the motto I saw on Tumblr all these years ago: do tomorrow, do tomorrow. So like I wrote a 10-page paper the day it was due by 5. I wrote a 1,500 word essay the day it was due by 5. Me and my friends wrote an entire podcast script and paper like hours before it was due. It was crazy, you know, but I enjoyed it because honestly, I would have struggled if I had still been going. I had to still go to class and do all those assignments because I just didn't have it. So that was nice. And they also closed my work because you see, your boy was already not getting shifts at work because I had the days that they would need me. I would be at school, so I would have limited time and limited shifts, and also because it was like winter, so it's just dead. So it's not a popping time for retail businesses, anyways. That sucked. But now that coronavirus is here, it closed my entire like workplace. So I haven't been to work for like 3 or 4 weeks. So nice, but so I applied for EIS, employment insurance, which is like when you get laid off or you're unable to work, especially during times like these, they give you money, which is nice. It's just nice. So if I had to sum up how these past few weeks have been, let me tell you, I wrote this post on Saturday, and that basically sums up how I've been feeling. So I wrote, I think it's crazy that in the past few weeks, COVID 19 has taken my current part time job, my summer placement, and my convocation. In times like these, you feel like you want to give up. I can't say I haven't more than a few times during these hard times. Despite all of the negativity and uncertainty that has come, I think it is time to hope. This free time has allowed me to relax, learn new skills through online courses, and allow me to express my creativity through side projects. So now is not a time to despair, but a time to work on ourselves. This may be the reset many of us need. So, honestly, a lot of people were posting things like, I think this is a time to reset, or a lot of stuff. So, I decided, because every day, like honestly, I deactivated my Instagram and my Twitter, reactivated my Twitter recently, but I was tired because every time I went on, it was just people complaining. And it's like, I get it. People aren't staying home. There's like, you know, people aren't flattening the curve. Every day it seems like something's getting worse. So I don't blame people for not being negative. Not like Twitter was always the most positive space, anyways. But like Instagram, honestly, yeah, I couldn't do it. So I just took myself off for a little bit. And I'll get back to it eventually. But I can't deal with it right now because if you're already at rock bottom, do you really need to go online and then live in your own echo chamber of rock bottom? People like just talking about all the negatives or their family dying or this and that. Like, I go on social media really to laugh, enjoy myself. Why, especially in times like this, do I really need all this negativity coming up on me? No, I don't. No, I don't. So there's that. But yeah, I have to say, like my convocation getting canceled was crazy to me. And to me, it also didn't make sense because not that the convocation being canceled, because that much I expect, because we don't know when it's going to end, and that's like the most frustrating part. And at first they just straight out canceled it, and I was like, I don't get it, you know? And then everyone else was like, oh, because I personally was like, don't cancel it, just postpone it. Because one, the convocation is held on um, our downtown campus. So it's not like they have to like rent a new space or anything. But yeah. So I'm just but then, literally that day they set up a petition and then we got a bunch of signatures and then so they said they're gonna move forward with a online convocation, however the hell that was gonna work, and then a possible in-person one in September, which I don't think is going to work because by September it's going to be flu season again and they're going to have to cancel it. But like the thing I never got was that we have two convocations, one in June when they canceled, which was mine, and one in November. So why don't they just combine it all to be November? Like, you know what I mean? Instead of it being 2 days, make it 4 days, make it work because we all have to do it anyways. And it's like your campus. So it's just some things that upset me because I think that's honestly a simple solution. Like, postponing it, no problem, and just keeping it like when everything else would be kept just makes sense instead of because one, I don't know if you know this, but they already took the money out of my tuition for my convocation. So them just straight up canceling it doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you do that? But that's just me. But there's, it's just so much going on these last few days. I can't believe it, but I would have to say that COVID kind of ruined my life. Like, a lot of things I wasn't stressing about because I was definitely sad about school and my schoolwork. Oh my God. So, yeah, I don't want to talk about all the negative things that are going on because of the quarantine. So, instead, what I'm going to do is just answer some questions. Honestly, I thought I would have more to say, but I guess I can delve into it. I think my next, I don't know, I think I'm going to try to record every day because honestly, the also reason why I took off so long is because I ordered a piece so I could record it on my phone because it's so much easier to record anchor episodes on your phone. It's not like a 30-minute limit, which always bothers me. But and also like I said, I have nowhere to like set stuff down. It's like I have to record it on my bed or some random place in my house. And like my dog barks, my family talks really loud. So I have to do it in my room and then I have to do it on my bed, and like it's a whole uncomfortable situation. But yeah, so I got 36 questions to answer in quarantine. So, given the choice of anyone in the world, who would you want as a dinner guest? Well, if we talk about artists, favorite artists, J. Cole would be nice. I would like to meet J. Cole. He's a cool guy. Talking about political figures, I would love to meet Barack Obama for sure. Bernie would be nice. Uh, yeah. Hmm. If I, you know, anyone in the world, yeah, probably somewhere between Barack Obama or J. Cole. Only because Barack Obama, I don't know. The Obamas are really, really cool. So I feel like if I sat down, had dinner with Obama, and I just, let him talk to me, even though he talks kind of slow, and asked him for advice, he'd give me some well-rounded advice. Same with J. Cole. I feel like if I met J. Cole and I needed help finding a passion or doing things, he'd give me some solid advice. Yeah. Would you like to be famous? In what way? Um, Honestly, famous. I would like to be famous, but I wouldn't like to be a celebrity. I'd like to be famous. Like I wouldn't mind being entertainment and an entertainment. So like if I got a really big YouTube channel or stuff, but what I'd want to be famous for is, I guess, hmm, probably having like a really cool product, like inventing maybe not the next Facebook or Google, but like a really cool like app. That'd be really nice. Or even developing a video game or some kind of software. That'd be really cool for it. Just having my own tech thing. Or even, yeah, probably technology. I think that'd be really cool. Or a business owner. That would what I would like to be famous for. Before making a phone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say? All the time. And I don't know why I do it because I never even follow the script that I have for myself. Like I may say like the first 5 to 10 words, and then my conversation, the way that I imagine it going, goes left. So I don't know why I do that. What would constitute a perfect day for you? Perfect day for me, probably just kind of what I'm doing these days. Just being at home, watching YouTube, anime, learning, eating some good food, and then going to sleep. When did you last sing to yourself, to someone else? To myself? Yesterday. To someone else? Yesterday. My girlfriend. I sing all the time. She thinks I'm trash. And honestly, my voice used to be really good when, I was like a little boy, because, man, my voice was so high pitched. But now I'm just older, so my voice kind of sucks. It's not very well tuned for singing. If you were to live to the age of 90 and retain either a mind or the body of a 30-year-old, the last 60 years, what would you choose? By retain the mind, do you mean like I can easily remember things? Because if they mean by the mind, I can easily remember things as easy as it is when you're 30, whereas like, you get older, you start forgetting things and your brain starts slowing down, I would pick the mind. But if the mind, you mean that like I'm trapped like I'm 30 years old, I would keep the body because if I could be old, if I could have a nice body and still be old and wise, that's cool. But if like I can be as sharp as someone that's young and have an old person body, that'd be cool as well. Um, do you have a secret hunch about how you will die? No. Honestly, I've thought about it a couple times because I've had like near death experiences, and not like when I say near death experience, I don't mean like I got into a car accident and died, but I was like, have you ever like almost walked across the street, but then you stopped, and then when you did, you looked and the car like zoomed by, or like you were gonna run the light, that kind of stuff. Like, oh, I wonder what happened if I did this, and then like something happens, and you're like, wow, if I had done that, I would have died, or something crazy like that, you know. But I don't know. I've thought about it, but I don't think I really know, and I personally wouldn't want to know. And name three things that you and your partner have in common. Um, both our parents are from another country. Um, we both have siblings, or my girlfriend has a sibling, and we're both really close with our grandmother or our grandparents. Um, what in your life do you feel most grateful? I guess my circle, so like my family and friends. They're really supportive. They're cool. If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be? Uh, I wish I was. I wish I knew. Hmm. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'd want to change anything because made me who I am today, and I'm not there yet. But I'm kind of proud of the person I'm becoming. So I'm not too sure. Maybe if I stayed in one place, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Take 4 minutes and tell your partner your life story in as much detail as possible. Yeah. You could wake up tomorrow and have gained one quality or ability. What would it be? To code. I would love to code. If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know? I guess if in the end I accomplished something, a formidable feat, that I made something with my life. Is there something you've dreamt about doing for a long time? Why haven't you done it? Um, I guess travel the world. And because, like, honestly, the only places I've ever traveled in my life are places that I've lived because, my family's there. And why haven't I done it? I guess because I didn't have the money, one. And two, I was in school. So those are kind of related. What's the greatest accomplishment of my life? Um, I don't think I have one. I think I've done some pretty cool things. Like, but a lot of them are average. Like, I've gotten honor roll in high school, and that's cool. I've joined a club in school, high school and university. That's cool. I became an exec on the club I joined in university, which is cool. But I wouldn't really put that down as my greatest accomplishment. I've gotten when I was younger and I did karate. I got like 5 or 6 belts from what I remember. I have to find them, but I I but that's not really a life accomplishment. I guess my greatest accomplishment so far, I would have to say, is graduating university because although it's very common now, still a lot of people don't go to university or start university and never finish. So I guess maybe that's my greatest accomplishment. What do I value most in friendship? Uh, I guess just hmm, loyalty. Yeah, loyalty, I guess. What is my most treasured memory? Uh, I don't know. The things that I look back and smile on. Probably like, I don't know if I'd have to pick. Probably just me going to concerts because those are just once in a lifetime experiences, especially because I've only been to like four. So yeah, what's my most terrible memory? I have a couple, really. Nah, I don't really want to get into it. All right, you know what? One was like I had this one friend. Every time I'd come over and I'd have to leave, the mom would be like, "I overstayed my welcome," so like that traumatized me for a really long time. But yeah, if you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you're living? Why? No. And because I don't know, that's just not how I live my life. So no point in changing it. What does friendship mean to you? Friendship, I guess, means to me just someone who's there for you, whatever. And no matter how much time passes, what you have is just isn't lost. And what roles do love and affection play in your life? I don't really know what that means, but I guess love and affection, everyone needs it. So I guess I know it's there, so it keeps me grounded. You know, family, girlfriend, friends. Um, Something you consider a positive characteristic. It's a partner question. How close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most people's? My family's pretty close on my mom's side and on my dad's side, I would say. Definitely not as close as they used to be because, a lot of us are older now. We all live in different parts of the world. Um, do you feel your childhood was happier than most? I think my childhood was happier, but I wouldn't say it's because of my family. I think it's because I was just uh, ignorance is bliss. Like I was always a smart kid, but like I just didn't catch on to a lot of things, and I guess that saved me in the end until like I grew up a little bit and then started seeing the world for what it is, which kind of sucks losing your innocence at a young age, but such is life. How do you feel about your relationship with your mother? I love my mother. She's very annoying, but I love her. Um, we make three true we statement. Make three true we statements. We are both in this room feeling. Complete the sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share my love for anime. Because I do have friends like that, but like we don't hang out and talk as much as we used to. So wish I had someone that I hang out with more frequently. Yeah, that I could talk to anime about. Because honestly, I don't even watch anime that much anymore. But I also feel like that's because no one else watches it. So like I don't really have anyone to talk to about it. If you were going to become a close friend with your partner, please share what would be important for him or her to know. Yeah, they already kind of know. What you like about them? No, share your partner. Embarrassing moment of my life. Embarrassing moment of my life. I have so many. Coronavirus. Embarrassing moment of my life. I guess one thing that I remember was that I was in class in 6th grade and I had a crush on a girl in my class, and then someone, I don't remember if it was a note that got passed or just someone said it, but like someone said that I liked this girl and like the entire class heard. So like I was just super embarrassed and like the class was like dead silent. That's one embarrassing thing that I remember. Um, when did you last cry in front of another person by yourself? A couple weeks ago by myself. I don't know. I can't bring myself to cry by myself. Unless technically you count when I'm watching a movie. I can't cry when I feel like I need to cry unless, but like when I watch shows or movies, I just tear up. So I don't know. If anything is too serious to be joked about, I'm not sure what that means. If you were to die this evening and no opportunity to communicate with anyone, what would you regret most not having told someone? Why haven't you told them yet? I don't know. I don't feel like I have any regrets in terms of people in my life. But any people will regret telling me something? I don't know. I don't think I would have a regret not telling anyone. Your house containing everything you own catches fire. After seeing your loved one and pets, what have you have the time to safely make a final dash to save any one item? What would it be? Um, well, wallet, no, because I could always get new cards. I guess TV, no. Probably be my laptop or my phone if I don't have it already. I'm assuming I'd have my phone because it'd probably be in my pocket. But my laptop for sure, because like that has everything on it. It has like my life. I miss my PS4, my Switch, like all my video games and my pictures. But my laptop has like basically me from grade 6, 7, like the stupid projects I've done and music I've liked over the years up until now. So I guess that's a piece of me. So I would definitely wouldn't want to lose that. Of all the people in your family, whose death would you find the most disturbing? Why? Probably my parents and my grandparents because they raised me. So definitely hurt. And then share a personal problem and ask your partner advice. Nah. Anyways, that was fun, I guess. But I'm gonna try recording a little bit more of these just cause, I have nothing else to do.